All right, welcome back to another segment. This time around, we are going to. All right, welcome back. This time around, we are going to be diving into different segments in Chelsea matters. You understand? Because yesterday, PSG won their game against Bayern Munich via aggregate score, and then the UEFA Champions League final, they are going to be facing Arsenal in the final of the UEFA Champions League, and a lot of people have been writing Arsenal off. But I'm here to tell you guys that this is a final. You can't write the other team off because you believe that the other team is very good when it comes to the attacking phase of it. But the truth is that let the best team win the Champions League final. At this point, I won't be stressing my voice over it. Let the best team win. And for educational sake, just in case you are going to be making an argument outside of the social space, like going to Viewing Center to make arguments about Arsenal going invisible in the Champions League, Arsenal won't be the first team to do that. Ajax has done that. Barcelona has done that. Liverpool has done that. AC Milan, so many teams has done invisible in the UEFA Champions League, and they were not given the Golden Champions League. I don't know where this Golden Champions League is coming from, whereby we are not the first team to do invisible. We have top European teams that have done invisible in the Champions League. So for educational purpose, take that and take notes. You understand? Now, let's dive into Chelsea matters. Yes, via Maslow, he said that on the Chelsea manager search, talk are on the way. We know three of the candidates, obviously Alonso, Silva, and Areola. I do think that Fabregas is under consideration. I have said it here countless times, and I will not repeat myself again. Fabregas is not a bad one. He's a very good coach. Spanish coach, they are very, very good. But my kind advice for him is that he should still remain in Como for the following season. He should not just run from Como to the Chelsea job. Even though he gets a call from the Chelsea hierarchy, he should not run to the Chelsea job. Even if he's going to run to the Chelsea job, they will have to give him full control. I'm coming towards that angle of full control because there is something we heard of recent. They are going to give him full control. If they are not going to give him full control, then they should forget about it. But this one that they say that the three major candidates is Alonso, Silva, and Areola is crazy. I won't lie to you. It's very, very crazy. Imagine me. I have said it before. I am not trying to downplay Alonso's ability, or I'm not trying to downplay Areola's ability. Talk more of Marcos Silva's ability. But the problem here is that I'm not just comfortable with those two guys being my head coach. Any of them being my head coach. I'm not just comfortable with it. Do you understand? I'm not comfortable with it. Even this Marcos Silva. What am I doing with Marcos Silva? You people say you want to bring an experienced coach. Somebody that is coming to win. Because you people believe that next season it should be about winning. You people want to twerk the system. And you are getting me Areola. You are putting Areola for me as the candidate. You are putting Marcos Silva for me. Alonso is understandable. But I have made it clear here that Alonso will struggle a bit when it comes to the Alonso area. He's going to struggle a bit. It's not something that he will just come in and just perform magic for you guys. He's going to struggle. You understand? So for me, this coach of a team, they have not really sit well to see if they can bring that coach we are expecting. I have said it here countless times. All these names that they are mentioning is off it. It's off track. It's off track. But anyhow, let's watch and see. And also, we also heard that as Chelsea approach the end of the fourth season under the ownership, acknowledgement is growing that a tweak is needed. I have said it here countless times. We are not saying that you guys should change your model completely. Your model of poultry business, whereby you buy young players, you buy them cheap, you sell them in the high rates. We are not saying that you should change that model. We are not saying that. The only thing that we are saying here is that change, just make a little adjustments, bring balance, create balance in the team. If there is balance in Chelsea, definitely you will see Chelsea will explore. Do you understand me? If there is balance, Chelsea will explore. But since there is no balance, this is the result of it. And one of the things that affected these owners and one of the things that blindfolded these owners was Chelsea winning the Club World Cup. And I believe that was one of the things that blindfolded them during that summer window. The Club World Cup, they believe that, actually their project is working. After all, they use the likes of João Pedro, Nkunku, and all the rest. Not much experience, but they still managed to beat and experience and inform PSG in the Club World Cup. They thought they were there. They thought the team is set. They thought they are ready to go. They thought the consistency will start from there, not knowing that was the starting point of our problem. That was the starting point of our problem. The Club World Cup really blindfolded these owners. That is why I will keep saying it. Take Areola and Marco Silva off the list of coaches. Take it off. Xavi Alonso is not a bad one. But like I said, he will struggle a little bit. But if he's been given full control, he will do it right. And talking about tweaking the system. Now, let me enter the manager aspect of it. Any manager that is going to come to Chelsea, they should give him the full access. Look at Arsenal. Arteta is excelling and exploring and doing wonders in Arsenal is because of he's been given the full managerial control. He's not being navigated from above or hierarchy, this thing, pressure. He's been given the full control. Do whatever you want. Point the player, will get you that player to create balance for your team. Look at Pep. Look at Luis Enrique. PSG gave him full control, and I believe that was one of the reasons why he left when he came for the Chelsea interview, when he came for the Chelsea job, when he flew all the way from Spain to England to see if he can accept the Chelsea job, not knowing that they were giving him condition that Baba, even they go be manager, no be say we go give you 100% control. Highest you go hold 50, you go hold 50, and no manager wants that. Just like Jose Mourinho right now. With what I'm hearing, the condition that is given to Real Madrid, if he's going to come back to Real Madrid, to come and coach them. And that condition, if you have to scale, check it very well, it's more like saying that they should give him full control. You understand? So let's just see how everything plays out. Let's see how everything plays out. Then Matt Law said that there was something Matt Law said. He said that I think Morgan Rogers would be a terrible signing for Chelsea. Terrible. He is not the right guy. He's too immature. He's another player who goes through hot and cold spell. I actually think someone like Anthony Gordon would be a smart signing because I think he's been consistent over a number of years. Well, in this one, I will agree to this one. We have not really done that comparison between Gordons and Rogers. I will agree to this one. That was why when they brought in the Morgan Rogers transfer bid, according to speculations, that they are saying that they will, that Aston Villa is saying that they will collect nothing less than 80 to 100 million pounds for Morgan Rogers. I say that was too much. Yes, if any club is to sign Rogers, even though it's Chelsea, it should not be more than 50-55 million pounds. 80-100 million pounds is way too much for a player that maybe he performs for like 10 games, then the remaining 30 games or remaining 20 games is off track. It's not that he's that bad as other wingers we have in Chelsea or other players we have in Chelsea. It's not that bad. But if I'm to go by the comparison between him and Gordons, I will support Matt Law for this. Anthony Gordons is somehow consistent one way or the other, because for him to be on the face, to be on the media, I'm not saying that the media is also trying to push a different narrative about him. He has been consistent one way or the other. But the only problem I have with Gordons, I don't know. I don't really feel that Chelsea rescuer in him, like somebody that will just come to change the face of that particular wing, or to change the face of our attack. But when it comes to being consistent, I can tell you for free, he will deliver. But he's not somebody that will change game for us. But if I'm to compare Morgan Rogers and Anthony Gordon's is more consistent than Morgan Rogers. Just that when it comes to some games that you need some magical moments, Morgan Rogers will give you that. But you see the price tag? No. But in all, I don't still prefer Gordon's. In short, the truth about the matter is that I'm not a fan. I have never found English players. I'm still trying to wonder how I fell in love with the likes of John Terry and Frank Lampard in Chelsea. These guys were superb. These guys were something else. They were crazy. These guys played with passion. They played with everything, every fiber in them. Do you understand? But anyhow, let's just watch and see. Then Matla also said something about Kopama. He said that Kopama can be as frustrated and as annoying looking as he's like. Chelsea maintain he is untouchable and we haven't seen them sell a player like that yet. So I do have some faith that they are not just going to suddenly turn around and sell a lot of amazing players on the ship. For someone to start a conversation over Cole, you would have to come in at well over British record, which is like 120 million pounds, which is true. That one is true. But you see that first line when you say Kopama can be as frustrated and as annoying looking at, he's like, I don't think so. Pushing further, there's something Matlaw also said about Kopama performance against Forest. He said that Cole just doesn't look interested. I cannot fathom it. With Cole, he just doesn't look interested. He got the England manager watching him. Gibbs White did more in 21 minutes than Kopama did in 19 plus. And if I was England manager, sat there, I know who I would be wanting to take to the World Cup. And it's not Kopama. His attitude looks off. He looks like he's getting so frustrated and annoyed with the things. It's affecting his attitude. Everything about him looks off. Exactly. It's the truth. It's the truth. I have said it here that with this kind of performance that Kopama is giving at Chelsea, I don't see him coming to the England first 11. Even though maybe Thomas Tuchel might reconsider those, okay, making just carry and go the World Cup. But saying that playing Kopama as per first 11 sake, like starting players for the England national team, is a no-no. Is a no-no. If Gibbs White can perform very well in 21 minutes being played, and you that played full 90 minutes, the rating is clear. It's crazy. And in terms of frustration, like Palmer being frustrated about everything in Chelsea, let it don't be your problem. When you arrive this club the first day, I never saw that in you, Kopama. You never allowed the situation of the club be your problem. You were this boy that just loved to play your football, irrespective of the noise and the issues that was going behind the scene. You were just doing your thing. But what happened this season? What happened? You just let the behind the scene issues take the better side of you. And taking the better side of you, you just went blank. According to Gift yesterday, say you dip like cryptocurrency. So for me, if Palmer continue like this till the season comes to an end, him going to the World Cup is 50-50. It's 50-50. It's 50-50. Let me be clear. It's 50-50. But anyhow, I guess that would be all for now. Like I said, the Chelsea hierarchy have promised the Chelsea fan base that they are going to tweak their pattern. That means we should be expecting experienced players. We should expect some balance in the team. Though I know that after saying this, now there's one common thing Chelsea fans normally say: forget it, these owners will not do it. Well, we know that one of the biggest things these owners have done to themselves is losing the trust of the Chelsea fan base. That is the biggest issue that these owners, or biggest problem these owners has gotten themselves into. The trust of the fan base is no longer there again. They don't really trust their process. So for them to get the trust of the Chelsea fan base is what will happen in the summer and next season. Then we'll start from there first, starting with the manager. We'll have to see the kind of manager, and I believe that is why it's taking time. The kind of manager Chelsea will employ will determine how far and how we can believe these owners. Because get the kind of manager who we go see, we go not say, no. If I see Ariola or I see Marcos Silva, I'll think twice. But in all, do it to like, share, and subscribe for more. My name is Peters.